Temple Beth Havdalah Chag Sameach. It is the Saturday night, the end of the first day of Sukkot. So in the Reform movement, it is the ending of the first holy day. So we will enjoy a Havdalah for Shabbat this evening and the end of the first day. So I will light my candle. I welcome everybody. I am Rabbi Jaime Aklepi. I had wanted to do this Havdalah, of course, in the sukkah this evening, but being Miami, the weather has been raining and still drizzling when I went to set up in the sukkah, and so here we are back inside. But behind me, it's a little hard to see, but there is a wedding scene, and the bride and groom are under the chuppah, which is close to the idea of a shelter of a sukkah. Not exactly. So we have our fire, we have our wine, and we have our spices for this evening to say goodbye to the Shabbat, a very special Shabbat of Chag Sukkot, the festival, this fall harvest festival, the Zman Simchatenu, a festival of our joy. So I'm going to start with something a little bit different. Haporei Sukkot Shalom, to spread the prayer that asks God to spread over us the Sukkah of Shalom. So a sukkah is the physical sukkah, the physical booth, and it's a spreading over of peace, the clouds of God's glory, God's presence, a lot of metaphor and mystical ideas of how we can be protected in a sukkah. Baruch atah, atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Baruch atah, atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim, ve'al Yerushalayim, ve'al kol amo, ve'al Yerushalayim shalom, ve'al Yerushalayim, ve'al kol amo, ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah, atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. And for Havdalah, I have our Havdalah candle. We welcomed Shabbat with light. We had the blessing for the Shabbat candles and for Yom Tov lights last night. We welcomed Shabbat with wine, our symbol of joy. We had the special kiddush for the Chag. And of course our spices. I have cinnamon here this evening, so we can have that sweet, maybe fall aroma that we can pretend to have here in South Florida. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Our first blessing is for the wine. Yai lai la 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 la, yai lai la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, yai lai la 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 la, yai lai la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Blessing over the spices. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim. Amen. We smell our spices. I hope you have a beautiful aroma to smell and feel that. Keep that fragrance, that sweet fragrance with you all week. Until next week, which will be Shabbat and Simchat Torah. Yai lai la 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 la, yai lai la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la, yai lai la 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 la, yai lai la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la. The blessing over the fire. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei me'orei ha'esh borei me'orei ha'esh borei me'orei ha'esh. Amen. God, creator of fire, and we see the reflection of the flames in our fingernails. That means we can see that it is already evening, already dark. Yay! We need the blessing for separation. I'm gonna get the full blessing here. So we've had wine, creator of fruit of the vine, the creator of all that we bless God for, the creator of all kinds of spices, for the creator of fire. Now for the separation. Yay! We have another set of Lila lies, and then for the separating holy from profane, the 6 days of work from the holy days of Shabbat. Yai lai la 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 la, yai lai la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lecho ben or lecho lecho ben Yisrael le'amim ben yom hashvi'i v'sheish yimei maseh. Baruch atah Adonai hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Hamavdil ben kodesh, the difference of the changes. We have a drink of the wine. Hamavdil ben kodesh lecho. Chatoteinu hu yimcho, zarenu v'chaspenu yarbekacho, v'hakochavim belayla. So we've seen now the glowing of the stars at night. We've sipped the wine, and before we say a good week, we extinguish the fire. Oh yeah, we heard a good sizzle. Whoop. Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua brings us the news of the joy of a world redeemed, the joy of a messianic age. And that also happens at the time, we see that happens at when Eliyahu visits us at the Pesach Seder, but also Sukkot, in this metaphorical and physical dwelling. There's also the idea of the Sukkot will be established. The flimsy booths will be established as a place of joy and blessing and peace. When does that happen? That happens in a messianic age. It happens in a new world which we help to bring along. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Aklepi, B'meira v'yameinu, Yahavo Eloheinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hakiladi. Eliyahu the prophet joins us. I am smiling so much because the dog looks up and loves to join during all prayer services. You know what that means? You know, my dog happens to be 13. She'll be joining us pretty soon at our Zoom Pet Shabbat, and I hope that you bring your animals to the Pet Shabbat. Dogs, cats, snakes, all kinds of furry and less than furry creatures are welcome to join that Shabbat. But I think my dog, she's done so well, except for her barking episodes during this time of the pandemic, participating in services, that she's probably ready for her own bar mitzvah. Our twisted candle, actually we have a twisted wick. You cannot tell in the pyramid candle that I have here, but it is a twisted candle. The twisted candle brightens our hearts. I have to get that right key, otherwise the cantor who wrote this song would be very upset. That's better. The twisted candle brightens our hearts as together we watch the Sabbath depart. We smell the spices, we taste the wine, the stars in the sky begin to shine. We'll try that one more time. The twisted candle brightens our hearts as together we watch the Sabbath depart. We smell the spices and taste the wine as the stars in the sky begin to shine. Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavua Tov, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. We say goodbye. We say goodbye to a special friend. Another Shabbat has come to an end. Shavua Tov are the words we speak when we say, may you have a happy week. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavua Tov, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath and Sukkot wine. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavua Tov, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. Shavua Tov. And of course, Moadim L'Simcha, we say, may it be a time of great joy, this time of Sukkot, this time of joy. I wish everybody a happy Sukkot. May it be a time where you can get out in a sukkah, safely of course, and may you have a chance to maybe even have a snack, a meal, say the blessing, wave the lulav, see a sukkah, at least if you cannot actually get into one. Enjoy this holiday of abundance. it's a harvest holiday, and so even if you're not able to see a physical abundance of produce, because it's tied to the agricultural season of Israel, many all throughout the years is an agricultural season here, but at least take the time to think of the abundance of blessings that we have even during this difficult time. We can think about the blessings in our lives, just being able to watch a service like this, or spend time with family and friends, either remotely or now a little bit in person. Those are blessings. We want to acknowledge them. We want to give thanks for all that is good in our lives. We want to say goodbye to Shabbat. We know that this week of Sukkot, these few days, which is the 15th of the last night, the 15th of the Hebrew month of Tishrei, is always a full moon. Not just any moon, it's usually a harvest moon, which it is this month. Here in Miami, it's been very cloudy, but if you're in another place, maybe you'll be able to see that harvest moon. So take a look at that beautiful moon somewhere, wherever you are, if you can see through those clouds, that beautiful moon that changes the tides and notices the change in seasons. Wish everybody a wonderful week, a happy Sukkot, and we hope to see you soon. Shavua Tov. Bye-bye.